Okay. Hello, everyone. Hope you're having a great day. Okay,
Okay.
so today we'll be moving on to a different project, a new game. Last time we should have finished our asteroid shooter game, which is like this. Of course, we can shoot the asteroids, and we have hearts, we have a score, and when we actually die, we have an end screen, a game over screen. Okay? This time, we're going to do something different, something new. It's going to be a platformer game. So go ahead and click create a new project. And in this game, I think it's best if in this game we'll be like moving around in like this small little world that we'll create. Okay? All right, so let's start with the sprite one over here, which is cat. Let's just rename this to player, okay? Because this sprite is going to be the player. So we're going to be able to control the cat soon. Let's go into costumes real quick. And let's see. Okay. All right, sorry. Let's move back to code and let's go to events and drag out when flag clicked because this is what starts everything. What initiates everything. I'm gonna full screen my screen real quick. Boom. Let me also zoom in so it's easier to see. There we go. Okay. Uh, Now let's first drag out a broadcast message. This is a message so we can initiate our the game. So let's just name this start game. Let's broadcast start game. So this just basically tells every single other sprite and every single other thing in this program to start the game. But right now it doesn't do anything because we haven't done any receiving codes. So of course we're going to add in a when I receive start game here for our player sprite. Okay, let's first drag out a forever loop and put it under here, and an if, and another if, and another if, and another if. Four ifs. Or actually three ifs, only three ifs. Never mind. Three ifs. This is going to control our movement. So when we move up, down, up, left, right. So let's go to sensing, and then let's drag out when key, or rather if key. Um, let's do up arrow, right arrow, and left arrow. Just like that. So these will detect when our keys are pressed, and it'll do something. I want our cat to move smoothly on the screen, right? So let's go down to variables, and let's make it realistic. Let's delete the my variable. Delete that first variable there, my variable. And let's create a new variable. Let's call it speed x for all sprites. Make sure it's for all sprites, and then click OK. And you can hide it if you want, but I'm going to show it for now so I can check the code. And you should show it right now because if you show the variable, that means you could get to know like what it is all the time. So you can just check to make sure everything's working properly. Whoops. Oh, there we go. I'm back. Okay. Now let's create another variable called speed y and make it for all sprites. This is going to control our speed in the y-axis, which is up and down.
Sorry. Oh,
There, what's up?
sorry. So I came here late and I wasn't here last week. So, I need the code.
Oh, for the asteroid shooter game that we had last time?
Yeah.
Okay. Um, I have a recording on the YouTube channel for this class, and you can ask your like you can ask your mom to kind of get the recording because we actually have it online. I can actually also send the recording to you as well. So you can just
Okay.
follow that recording and finish the other game on your own time. All right?
Okay.
You
Great.
have a YouTube channel?
Yes.
I didn't know that.
That way you all can watch the recordings and like in case you missed a class, you can go check those recordings and then you can continue normally, just like you were there.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So everyone, let's first initialize, so set up the variables. At the very beginning, in the start game code, we want to set speed x and speed y. So this one's going to be speed x, the first one's going to be speed x, and the second one's going to be speed y. Let's just set it to 0 to make sure everything is reset back to 0 at the very beginning. Okay? And then I want to change speed x by 1 and change speed x by -1 for when right arrow pressed and left arrow pressed respectively. So when right arrow pressed, I want to change speed x by 1. And when left arrow pressed, I want to change speed x by -1. So to go to the opposite direction. For now, we're just going to ignore the up arrow. All right. The up arrow one, we're just going to ignore. So when I press the left arrow right now, you can see that the speed x changes accordingly. When I press the left arrow, it changes, it goes smaller. When I press the right arrow, it grows larger. But right now, it looks like it's too large. So we'll need to change that soon.
I forgot how to delete a variable. How do you delete a variable again?
So if I have a variable, let's say bad variable, right? And you all don't need to do this. If I have a bad variable here that I want to delete, you're just gonna right click it. Do you know how to right click on your device?
Yes, I do.
Okay,
Okay.
great.
Thank you.
And there should be a menu here, and you just click delete the variable, and there you go. Okay, since we have the speed x initialized here, let's go to motion now, and then let's just drag out change x by 10 block. And then let's go back to variables, and then let's change x by speed x. So this ensures that our speed x, our speed will change based on our speed x, or rather our speed x controls our speed. That's a better way to put it, right? So you can see that I can control which direction and how fast my cat is moving here based on pressing the right arrow and left arrow. But right now it doesn't stop, and the reason it doesn't stop is because speed x and speed x does not reset back to 0. It just keeps on increasing or decreasing when I press the arrow keys. So to fix that, we're going to set speed x to, and we're going to go to operators, and we're going to do this multiplication one, which has like an asterisk or a little star symbol here. Multiplication one, we're going to go to variables, and we're going to drag out a speed x, and we're going to multiply speed x by 0.8. And we're going to make sure it's set speed x to that value. So now when we press left arrow and right arrow, it slowly speeds up to move. And when we let go of it, it slowly slows down. Or maybe not that slowly, but it's kind of smooth movement rather than just instantly teleporting or moving uniformly. Just like that. Now we can move our player around. That's pretty nice. Okay. All right. I want to change this move.
Uh,
Why is it just like sliding forward?
Oh,
I'm not good at it, but
same with mine. Same with mine.
sliding forward.
Yeah, it's just sliding forward when I just start.
I get it. I forgot the grain thing.
Yeah, you all should need this part. This part is really important because this part kind of makes speed x smaller every single time the loop runs. So basically, it slows down speed x to 0. So eventually, our character will come down to a stop. So make sure it's set speed x to speed x times, and this is the time symbol, 0.8. Yeah, this is a really important part, or else your character will just kind of glide around like this. Let me remove it for a quick second to show you what it looks like without it. So I'm pressing my button, right? And boom, it just keeps on sliding. Like even when I let go of my hands, just keeps on sliding like that. But if I add this in, it's gonna come to a stop. And you can see the variable actually come to a stop up there. You can see it's increasing to 4. Look, it's almost at 4, and once I let go, it's gonna slow down and go down to 0 very, very slowly, and now it's finally at 0. Just like that. Okay?
Mine's not moving.
Yours not moving? You probably need this one, Rayanne. Change X by speed X down here. That's what actually makes the thing move.
I did that.
Well, do you have this? Change speed X by 1.
Yeah.
Change speed X by -1, and when it's in the right arrow and left arrow pressed, because you have to actually press the buttons to make it move, right,
Oh,
Rayanne?
I just did one.
When speed 1 pressed?
It's fixed for now.
Okay, great. Okay, so everyone, let's remove this code for a second. The code if right arrow pressed, the if left arrow pressed, and the code down here as well. Let's detach it from everything else. This code is going to be the code that controls our character's movement from left to right. So moving to the left and moving to the right, this is what controls it. So we're going to make it a custom block. We're going to make our own custom block for it. So go down to My Blocks, this purple section on the bottom, and let's click Make a Block. Here we have a block name. Let's just name it Move Player X Position. And then I'm going to add this, Move Player X Position. And I'm going to add this like little separator over here, but that doesn't really matter. You don't need to add that. This is just the text. And I'm going to type intense, or actually, let's see.
Wait, how do you make the slash thing?
Oh, you don't need that slash thing. Just ignore it. You don't need that.
Do you have to click it? Oh, never mind. Oops.
How about I'm just going to do a dash symbol, okay? Dash symbol, just like that. Or a minus symbol as well, okay? Now let's do, let's see. Scalar, or rather scale. And then let's add an input and name it scale. So here is the text and here's the input. This input we're going to use so we can change it, okay? Let's add another text label. So make sure it's a rectangle and a circle named scale. And
Did you add the number of text or the boolean?
Oh, I added the input, the number or text, because if I added a boolean, it would be like a triangle shape.
Okay.
Okay. Now in this new label text part, let's just name it. Let's see. Let's do friction. Friction. Friction is like basically how much our character slows down. So by adding this, and then let's add an input, which is over here, number or text input. Click that and name it friction as well. By doing this, we can easily change like how fast our character comes to a stop. So if friction is really
Input? Oh, yeah. Wait, which input? Input or input 2?
Oh, input 1, the number or text.
I put
So make sure
input.
this first part over here is text. First part over here is text, and the second part is scale. And the third part is friction, and the fourth part is friction. But the second and fourth part, they're both inputs, and the first and second part are text. Text.
Should we press run without screen refresh?
Yes, please. Please click run without screen refresh.
So, how did you do the friction part? The box?
Friction. The box. Oh, you add a text label. So let me delete this real quick. So I'm on the Boolean part, right? Let me just add a text label and call it friction, and add an input label and call it friction as well. So yeah, that's how you all want to do it. And before you all click OK, make sure you have it like just like this, all right? Just double check with my screen. it should be a square like this, move player X position, and then a dash, a scale, and then it should be an input named scale, and a friction, which we labeled friction, or sorry, text box, which we labeled friction, and over here should be another input where we labeled it friction. And make sure to click run without screen refresh. Now, let's press OK. Boom. We have this new block. And let's define it using the code down here. So attach the code that we removed and put it on here. Okay? Now let's move this thing to the right side of when I receive start game. So it doesn't block our start game code.
Wait,
Okay?
can you keep it there for a second?
Of course. All I did was attach this to the new block we just created.
No, on my computer, I had to reload it, so then I had to delete the thing that I was doing.
Oh yeah, that's fine.
Now I have to redo it again.
I'll wait.
Can you wait?
Yes, that's what I'm doing. I'm giving you all some time to catch up, all right? So right now your code should not be working because we detached everything. So now your code should be broken. But we can easily fix that by just dragging this down here. And that's all I'm going to do for now, okay? Put this code, new block we created, put it down below the if key up arrow pressed, and everything should be back to normal. So you can move your character again. And now I'm going to wait, okay? All right, y'all. Let's continue. So we want to be able to change how much our character moves by dragging this scale. So up here in the define block, you can see there's this circle scale that we put. You can actually drag it out. And now you have a circle scale block. And let's put it inside change speed X by 1. Let's put it inside that 1 area. So we can change it. Okay. For the other one, let's do a multiplication symbol. So let's go to operators, drag on a multiplication symbol, and put it in the -1 space. Now we're going to do -1 times the scale, another scale that we drag out. And finally, down here in the 0.8 that we put, let's put friction. So we can change friction as well. And then one more thing, of course, you're going to put the values inside this box. So let's put 1 into the scale, and let's put 0.8 into friction. So the good thing about turning this into a custom block is that we can change these values whenever we want. Let's say I want the player to move faster. I can just change the scale to 2. And boom, our player is way faster.
Wait.
It's all right. Now I'm
Are
just
we
going to
gonna change the character?
Sorry, what?
Are we gonna change the character, the cat?
So the character what now? What now?
Are we gonna change the cat? The player.
Well, yeah, we're going to make it move soon, okay? All right. Now let's
Wait,
move
can
this.
you wait? I forgot. I accidentally took out a code.
Oh, yeah, that's fine. I'll wait.
I don't know where it is. Let me see. Oh no, I changed. Okay, got it.
Great, great. Let me just okay, there we go. All right, let's continue. Let's move this block and put it before the if up arrow pressed. And now let's create a new block again, a new custom block. Go down to my blocks, make a block, and first of all, in the text label, do move player Y position, and then a dash, and let's do gravity. Okay, just like that. I'm gonna wait a bit for you all to catch up. Okay, don't press OK. Don't press OK yet.
Are we gonna press run without screen refresh?
Eventually we will, but we'll do that later. Okay. Let's add an input.
Okay.
And let's call it gravity. So this is the actual gravity input. This is just a label that tells us that this is the gravity input. Now let's add another label, and let's name it jump scale. Let's add an input, and let's name it jump scale. Okay? So gravity is going to control how much gravity pulls us down, so how fast we fall down, and jump scale is going to control how high we jump. Once you're done with this, once you're done with all of this, click run without screen refresh, and you're allowed to click OK now. But I'm going to keep it at this screen so y'all can finish up, all right?
Cute.
All right, I'm going to click OK now. Okay, let's drag this new block, new define block that we created. Let's drag it below the move at player X position define block. And let's move the if key up arrow pressed into here. And let's finally drag out a move player Y position. Let's set the gravity to 5 for now and jump scale to 5, or actually jump scale to 10 for now. Okay. And never mind, don't do gravity as 5. Let's do gravity as 1 or 2 rather. 5 is a bit too much, I think. Before we move on any further, we'll need to create a new sprite. This sprite will be the ground. So, because if we implement this code right now, our character is just going to fall down, just going to keep falling and then fall off the screen. So we want a ground to protect the character from falling even more. Okay, so let's go down here where there's choose a sprite, right down here. And instead of clicking choose a sprite, let's click paint. And boom, we have a new sprite. I am going to name this new sprite ground because it's going to be our ground. Or maybe not ground. Let me just name
Wait,
it
do
like
we press the coloring button? Yeah,
uh
okay. Yeah,
the
I
what
know.
now? The paint?
Yeah,
Yeah. I'm gonna actually name it level. Sorry, guys. It should be level. Okay, because this is gonna be our level slash ground. Okay. So in here, I'm just gonna use the rectangle tool, and I'm gonna make the color, let's see. What should the ground be? I'm just gonna make it green for grass, you know. All right, I'm just gonna cover up the bottom like that. And let me move the X to 0. So make sure you change this X to 0 and the Y to 0 as well. In this area over here, X 0, Y 0. X and Y are 0 down here. And then in this big box area, draw the ground. Right now I have this green area as ground. Let me move it down a bit more so our character can actually fall down to it. Sorry. Okay.
Wait, hang on. Did you just add a new sprite and name it level?
Yes, I added a new sprite, named it level, and I created this little rectangle and made it our ground. And I also made sure to move level to 0, 0 by changing these values over here. So 0, 0 is the center, the origin, the center.
Wait, hang on. How do you add another?
Oh, you go down here, there's this choose a sprite, and you just click a paint, which is the second button.
Oh, I got it. Okay. And then I name it level.
Yep.
Hey, is it okay if the grass thing covers the player?
Try to make it not cover the player, okay? Try to move it down to the bottom.
Then
Make it
it's
like
it. Then is it okay if it's not 0, 0?
um please move it to 0, 0. Please move
Yeah,
the X to
but
0,
then
0.
if it's 0, 0, it's covering the player.
Well, then just move your thing down. Like move your actual thing down because
I
we
know,
want
but
the
whenever I move it down, it turns not. Oh, I get it.
Oh
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Okay. Once you have the ground ready, let's move back to the player and let's click code again. Okay. Let's first detach this if key up arrow pressed in this define move player Y position block. Let's just detach it. And for now, let's go to variables. Let's change speed Y. Change speed Y by gravity. Your code shouldn't do anything right now. Only you can see that the speed Y variable keeps going down, but that's fine. All right. We're going to drag out an if block, and we're going to check if our player is touching the level. Okay. In this code, we're gonna put an if else in the if touching level, if else. And we're gonna go down to operators. We're gonna check if speed y is less than 0. So when we're falling, because when speed y is less than 0, that means we're going down. So if speed x, sorry, it's not speed x, make sure it's speed y. Said the wrong thing. Speed y, make sure it's all speed y in this block code, which is move player y position. Speed y less than 0. When it's less than 0 and we're touching the level,
Wait, can you go back to the level code? Is there a level code?
no, there's no level code. Level's just staying there. It's not doing anything.
Oh, okay.
Okay, now let's go to control and let's drag out a repeat until. We're gonna go to motion and then we're gonna change y by 1. So when we're touching the level, when our player is touching the level, we want to make sure that it's gonna continuously slowly move up until it's not touching the level anymore. So that way we don't fall through the ground. So we're gonna do repeat until, go to operators, let's drag out a not, and then let's drag out touching level. So if I drag my cat into the
Can you
ground,
wait?
Yeah, of course. Oh, sorry, not change y by touching level. Move into the not. I accidentally put it down here. It should be in the not touching level. Change y should still be by 1. Yeah, that was an accident.
Wait, can you zoom out real quick? Like,
Oh, zoomer? Sure. But I didn't change anything else. So
wait.
there we go. Got everything to fit on. What's up?
I missed some stuff because my computer has to reload like every 10 seconds.
Okay. Okay, now at the very bottom, let's just add one piece of code, which is in motion. Change y by 10 and replace 10 with speed y.
Is this supposed to be floating? Yeah.
Oh shoot, I know our problem now. Okay. So yeah, it's floating right now. So let's just drag out a multiplication symbol. I forgot this part. You're gonna put in the first part of it, let's just do -1. In second part, let's drag out the gravity that was in this area, in the change speed y by, and let's move it into the second.
Is speed variable speed y for all sprites or just this sprite?
Sorry, what?
Variable speed y, is it for this this sprite only or all sprites?
For all sprites.
Okay.
One more block, y'all. Let's set speed y to 0 if touching level. Let's just set it to 0. It's like that.
Could you slow down?
Yeah, of course. Or whoops, I moved the background on accident. Hold on, let me get back to the code real quick. Let me move my cat back up. And boom. Oh, and y'all, sorry one more time. Actually move the speed Y after everything. So actually put it after it. All right. Right now your cat should be bouncing, but that's not a big problem because right now what's happening is it's not touching
Can you
the ground.
wait?
Well,
Wait. Oh,
yeah,
you
sure.
just added.
All I did was move that down, and right now I'm just explaining. Okay, the cat is moving up, and then it's out of the thing, and it just moves down, and it moves up, it moves down, it moves up. That's why it's bouncing. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna duplicate this change Y by, or actually just drag out another one, which is in motion, change Y by. And let's change Y
It's
by
not
negative,
bouncing right now. It's still floating.
and let's put it down here. And once we put it after the repeat until, it should
It's
stop
not.
bouncing.
It's not moving.
It's not?
Yeah,
Do you have
it's not.
change speed Y by -1 times gravity?
Yeah.
Do you have change Y by speed Y down
I
here?
have. Oh, I get it. I missed change Y by -1. That might be why.
Oh yeah, okay. And right now your cat should be moving smoothly, just like that.
It's still not bouncing.
Really? Oh well, it's not supposed to be bouncing. That's
oh
why.
yeah.
Yeah, that's why I put that code there, is to fix the bouncing problem. If I remove the change Y by
Yeah.
-1, it bounces. If I put it in,
When I moved it, it didn't bounce.
oh sorry, what?
When I haven't moved it, yeah, it didn't. When I haven't placed it there, yeah, it didn't bounce.
Oh well, that's just it's just in case it bounces. So just put it back in, please.
Okay.
Okay. Now let's finally move the if up arrow key press code in there. So let's move it. Let's actually remove the change Y by speed Y.
Wait,
And let's
I
put in
lost my if key arrow up.
Oh, then just grab out a new one. Just go back to control, drag out an if, go to
I
sensing.
found it.
Okay. All right, now let's remove the change Y by speed Y for a moment, and let's put this in.
Can you
Put
wait?
the-
I accidentally deleted it.
Okay, well, yeah, okay, all I'm gonna do is just move this if key up arrow pressed, and then move this back, okay? So I just inserted the key up arrow here. So when we press the key up arrow, we want to kind of move the player up. So how are we going to achieve that? We're just going to set our player's speed X, sorry, not speed X, speed Y to a positive number like 10. So let's do that. So let's go to variables and let's drag out a set speed Y. Set speed Y, and let's put it in here. But let's replace the 0 in the end with jump scale. So right now when I jump, I can actually hold the button to fly, you can see. Or I can treat it like Flappy Bird. Now the reason we can do that is because we don't have limitations on jumping. We can jump whenever. It's
Mine is
just
still bouncing.
sorry, what now?
Mine is still bouncing.
It's still bouncy? You should
Yeah.
put a change Y by -1 over here. Right after the repeat until, and it should stop bouncing.
Yeah, I did that.
Well, what do you mean by bouncing? Like when you're on the floor, does it bounce?
Yeah.
Really? Then maybe for you, change Y by -2. Maybe that will work for you. Instead, change Y by -1. Does it stop bouncing now?
No.
Okay, let's see. Repeat until, do you have this? Repeat until not touching level, change Y by 1.
Yeah.
And then change Y by -1 after the repeat until?
Yeah.
And after this if else block, you have a set speed y to 0, right?
Yeah.
After all that, you have an if up arrow pressed, then set speed y to jump scale, and then finally you have change y by speed y. Do you have that?
Yeah.
The only reason I would think it would bounce if you have this code is if you set speed y to something else other than 0. Because right here where I circled it, it should be equal to 0. When it's equal to 0, it moves fine. But when I set it equal to, let's say, 5, then it keeps on bouncing like this because it just keeps on moving up a bit.
Wait, mine
Is
isn't bouncing.
it 0? Well, it's not supposed to bounce. Yeah, yeah. I'm trying to help
okay.
fix the bouncing problem.
I can't
Yeah.
even see my cat.
Oh, then the way you can reset your cat is by changing the x value to 0 and change the y value to 0, and then it'll teleport back onto your screen. All right?
My grass isn't even showing yet.
Then just go to your level sprite, go to the costumes, and make sure you have it on the right place. Move the square to the right place so that it like kind of moves your cat. You can see when I move it, the cat moves accordingly.
It is, but like it's not even on the screen.
Oh, okay, then set x to 0 and y to 0. Does that work?
Um, no.
No? Okay. Could you go to the costumes and levels real quick? Um, can you just drag around this like floor, like kind of little shape you have until you can see it on your screen, and then move it accordingly?
I still can't see it.
But can you see it in the editor? In this region over here in the editor?
Yeah.
Hello?
Yeah.
Oh, you can see it? Then can you just drag it? Or actually, here's another fix. Maybe you have it hidden. So if you have the sprite hidden, just click the show button. That should be over here. The eyeball button.
Oh, now it's showing. Okay.
Oh, great. Okay.
But yeah, my cat is like bouncing like really, really quickly.
Really? And you still have the Okay. Could you just real quick just check over all the code here? And if you still have if you don't find anything wrong, then ask me again. Okay?
Okay.
Great. Rayanne?
When I jump, because my cat's just laying like on the ground, sorta. It's not going up to my level block because the cat, I can only see the cat's ears without jumping.
You can only see the cat's ears without jumping.
Yeah, like the cat's on the bottom of my floor.
Like, okay, hold on a second. I said everything here is speed y, not speed x. I mean speed y. Let's move this back.
It's still bouncing.
did you do?
I don't know.
Just check everything. Okay, please. Okay, yeah, sorry. You said it's still not working? The bouncing? Your character's continuously bouncing still? Olivia?
Yeah.
Wait, did you add anything?
No,
What?
I didn't. I
Okay.
did not add anything.
It's like
Uh,
like really, really small.
um, let's see. Um, hmm. I mean, it's all speed. Oh, shoot. It's all speed Y, right? Because a common mistake among y'all is changing speed Y to speed X. It's all Y, right? Change Y by speed Y, speed Y, speed Y, 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 speed Y, speed Y, you know? Um,
Yeah, it's all Y.
let's see. How about just how about go to your level sprite real quick and go to costumes and just move your sprite down a bit or up a bit, just change it a bit and see if it still bounces. Does it still bounce?
Um, yeah.
It still bounces? Um, then like it has to be something with the code. So, like let's just go through it real quick, okay? The first block is change speed Y by -1 times gravity. And this is for anyone else that has any problems as well. Let's check through the code together, okay? For anyone else that also has a problem. Change speed Y and make sure it's change and make sure it's speed Y by -1 times gravity. Make sure that it's a time symbol, of course. After that, we're going to have an if touching level, and it's going to go like this. If touching level. Just like that. Right here. If touching level. And in that if touching level, we're going to have an if and else block. Right here. If and else. In that if and else, in the if part of the if and else, we're going to have a repeat until not touching level. Not, make sure it's not touching level. We're going to change Y by 1. And after it, we're going to change Y by -1. In the else, we're going to have nothing. Nothing here. After all of that, we're going to set speed Y to 0. After the if and else. And after everything up there, we have if up arrow pressed. Then set speed Y to jump scale. And then finally we have change Y by speed Y. Is that what you have?
Yeah.
Me too.
Let's see. Oh, I think I know the problem now. Olivia, can you click this define block? Right click it. Do you see the menu when you right click it? Olivia?
Yeah.
Can you click the edit button, please?
Yeah.
The edit button. And once you're in here, can you just make sure that you have this run without screen refresh ticked? So make sure it has a checkbox symbol. Does it have a checkbox?
Oh, okay.
Because if you don't have that, then it won't work.
Okay.
Does it stop bouncing now?
Yeah.
All right, great. All right, so everyone, your code should be working now. Right now, you should be able to fly, right? kind of fly move around. But we're gonna change that.
My cat's still on the bottom.
I'll help you fix that later, okay? Let's just continue with code. Same for you, Rayan. Rayan, you also gotta continue with code with everyone else, okay?
Okay.
That way we can just fix up the little mistake later. So let's continue. Let's put a variable. Let's go to variables and let's make a new variable. And let's just name it in air. In air. In air. For all sprites, and then click OK. Okay? And now we're going to set in air to 0 after this change y by -1 block over here. Set in air to 0. So we insert it right here. Now, after that, we're going to go down to the if up arrow pressed, and we're going to change in air by 1. And make sure it's change as opposed to set previously. Make sure it's 1. 0.
Sus.
All right, now we're going to add one more thing. We're going to go to operators, drag out an or, sorry, not or, an and. And let's drag out a less than symbol. Go to variables, drag out an in air. And when in air is less than, let's say, 3, when in air is less than 3, and up arrow is pressed, so we're going to take the up arrow from here and drag it in the and part. And let's put this all back in the if. And
In air.
that
Wait, is in air for all sprites or just this sprite?
for all sprites, please.
Can you wait?
Yeah, of course. I labeled what I changed, all right? And here I added the and the thinking. There we go.
Saya kohanya whatever we are. Baby, what's a girl? Stop tahu. Saya kohanya whatever
Who's singing?
All right, okay. Now, when we test out our code by clicking the flag, we can only make little hops. See, we can't fly anymore. We can only jump when we're touching the floor. And we can hold the jump button to hop a lot. Little hops. Okay, just like that.
For some reason, I can't even move left.
You can't move left anymore?
Yeah, it's not working.
Okay. I'm gonna move up to this code over here. In the move player X position, like block over here, you should have the move if key left arrow is pressed, then change speed X by -1 times scale. Do you have that?
Um, uh, let's see. Yeah, I do now.
You do now, so you
Yeah.
changed it, right?
Yeah.
Okay, does it work now?
Yeah, I don't know.
Try it out.
Yeah, now it works.
Awesome. Now we can hop around, but it looks like we aren't jumping really high. So let's go back to the when I receive start game. Let's go to 0, 0. Let's try out a go to 0, 0 block from motion, and let's put it right after the setting the
Wait,
variables.
can you zoom out a little bit more?
Yeah.
Just okay.
Or do you want me to just go back here? I'll just go back here real quick.
I think I missed an in.
Wait, can you go to the other code?
Not right now. The other code, all I added was a go to 0, 0. Go to X0, Y0.
Can you move? Can you go to the other code? I didn't see it.
We'll go to the other code later, okay? I don't think a lot of people saw it, so
Okay.
we'll stay on this code for a bit long. Wait, Eddie, you can double jump? That shouldn't be happening. You should only be able to single jump, unless you're holding down the button and you're just jumping off from the ground multiple times. Because that's what the in-air code does. What the in-air code does is when you're in the air, it changes Y by wait. Oh wait, never mind. You can double jump. Okay, I see the problem now. Let's do let's move this change air in air block. Let's move it out of this if then, and let's move it to the very beginning, right after change speed Y by -1 times gravity. That is the problem. Yeah, there we go. You can't double jump now.
What did you do?
Yeah, sorry, that was my mistake. What I did was I moved this change in air by 1 block from down here in the if all the way up here. So I moved it from down here to up here. Okay? All right, does this make sense, everyone? Does everyone have this code now? Can I move on?
Wait, you did you show the other code, the small code?
Not yet, which is why I'm asking if anyone needs more time.
Yeah, I need more time. I need to see the small code.
Well, yes, but like I'm talking about this code over here. Does anyone need more
Right.
time on this code?
No.
Hold on. Uh, for if you can't jump, then what you're gonna do is make sure you have the if up arrow and in air less than 3 block. Make sure it's in air is less than 3, then set speed Y to jump scale, and that's what causes you to jump. And make sure you change in air by 1 over up here, and you set in air to 0 after you change Y by -1 in the blue block.
Oh, now?
If you're
Everything's done.
done, yes, you can go.
Oh, wait. Okay.
Wait, did you show the code, the small
All right.
Okay.
Yeah,
thank
let me
you.
show you that small code,
Thank
small little
you.
change that I made. Of course. Here in the start game, just all I added was this: go to 0, 0, and this just resets everything. Okay. All right, great. Good job, everyone.
No.
Make sure to save your project, and you are allowed to leave now. So, good job today. Have a great week. All right.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Okay, now bye. And why is everybody talking about Chloe in the chat?